Pay me, pay me, pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver now.
Good morning. Big Square, roadtoruda.com with your morning horn disease, your sip of chaga coffee. All right, for those who didn't see my YouTube post yesterday, you weren't missing anything because I didn't post on YouTube. They wouldn't let me post what I wanted to talk about. So I went to the private road at Road to Ruda. All you private road members can check that out. Basically, it's talking about the Silver Red Alert. November comics deliveries on track to be the lowest in history. This is the same time that the entire retail world has blown out every single ounce of silver they can. We have premium skyrocketing, and the comics has the lowest deliveries. That tells you one thing. 99.9% of the trades that happen on the comics are the criminal banks trading back and forth to each other with the CFTC running cover. The CFTC is supposed to be the regulator of the price of silver, truthfully, because they are the regulator of the futures and options. And we all know there is no other exchange on the planet for silver than futures and options. The LBMA is not an exchange, never claimed to be an exchange. It is a private club. It is an association. And if you don't think I am telling the truth, go try to buy yourself some silver on the LBMA and you won't be able to. But the fact that the COMEX has literally, we're looking at maybe 1,500 to 2,000 ounces will be delivered this month. Yes, it is not a silver delivery month. It doesn't matter. This is the lowest in history, in recorded history that I can see. So, I don't know. I didn't go back to the 1970s, maybe in the 1970s. Probably not, but it should be the delivery for the full month of November should be 1.5 to 2 million ounces. Not the average of 30 or 40 million ounces, 1.5 to 2 million ounces. It's just crazy. And then we have silver finally being allowed to move up. No, it did not move up because a lot of buyers came in to buy it. It moved up because they lessened the cap on it. They basically said, okay, you can run up. Because what do they want to do? They want to put in more rules, more impediments to the price. So they can't do that below $20. They can have it run to 20, 25, maybe even if they're crazy enough, 30. And then Rustin Benham has to figure out a new way to rig the price. Remember, he rigged the price. Him and his cronies rigged the price 2 years ago. And they did it with a massive silver deal, over 1 billion ounces of silver leased from JP Morgan to Bank of America to be delivered within 1 year. This month, this quarter is the year. They owe 375 million ounces of physical silver this year. That's why there's no silver left. And who got it all? I think Buffett and maybe even Elon Musk. Ginny and I talk about that all the time. Check out the Ginny Moonstone readings at the private road at roadtoruda.com. We just did one yesterday. I'll be posting that this weekend. It's getting crazy out there. You're going to love this stuff. But yes, absolutely. It's right here. Current deliveries of silver, 154 contracts. And there's about 150 contracts left to be delivered this month, which is 300 contracts. 300 contracts, 5,000 silver ounces per contract is 1,500. Then maybe they can add some more during the month because you can do it during the month. You can take delivery. You can open a contract, close it, deliver it in the month. But I would say the average, it's not that much. So we will see what happens, and especially if they don't have any. If they don't have any silver. So yeah, lowest in history. As you can tell, look at these numbers. On the off months, January is not a delivery month. 3,000. February, 2,000. It got, last month I was jumping up and down because it was the lowest at 716. This is going to be less than half of that. What does that tell you? The COMEX is shutting down. The COMEX silver market is shutting down. Now we have to have some crazy explanation from the powers that be about why they have to nationalize silver, something stupid like that. Oh, the COMEX is broken because of speculators. It's all those damn silver stackers. The U.S. Mint continues their criminal activity. It's been going on all year. Ventris Gibson, the head of the mint, the director of the U.S. Mint, has never minted a coin in her life, and she gets put as the director of the mint. She's never been in charge of a business in her life. She's an HR professional. Why do you use HR professionals? When you're running down your business. Could the U.S. Mint be stopping production? Or, as she says, they greatly expanded production. Are they making silver eagles in preparation for a new monetary system and not telling you, which is massively illegal in an open civilization? In the United States of America, we are the freest, we are the strongest, we are the most righteous country. Bullshit. We are the most criminal, disguising ourselves as some kind of righteous bullshit. I'm not a Democrat, and I'm not a Republican. I think both the parties are idiots. Complete idiots. At least the people who run for office. They are criminals and idiots. This election's not going to happen the way you think. I guarantee you that. Because neither side will accept a loss. They can't. It's a democracy is at risk. Good. Get rid of democracy. We're not a democracy. We're a republic. Meaning the individual rights way outweigh the will of the majority. If we were a democracy, we could vote to have half the people killed if we wanted, because we got 51% of the votes. All that, the other side of the aisle has to be dead. Bullshit like that. Our country has gotten completely out of control. Get your physical silver in your own possession today. Get your cryptos in your own possession today. If you have gold, you're crazy. You're insane to hold gold at an 85-1 gold-silver ratio. That ratio is going to flop, if anything. Flip-flop, the complete opposite. 1-85. Why? Because there's very, very little silver left, and there's massive amounts of gold. Massive amounts, like 10 times what Jeffrey Christian will tell you. 10 times the amount of gold available in the world, and hardly any silver left. Obviously, they can only deliver 1.5 million ounces on the world's largest delivery mechanism. The LBMA, again, is not an exchange. It's an association of criminals. So, yes, silver got a bid. Will it hold? I don't know. I don't care. I don't look at price. If it hit $30, I don't care. If it hit $50, I don't care. Silver is not freely traded. I will start thinking about selling my silver when it's freely traded. When will it be freely traded? I don't know what number, because we haven't known the true price of silver in over 170 years since the Opium Wars. But we have known, and we do know, the gold-silver ratio where it should be. It's coming out of the ground at 7-1. At 7-1, the gold-silver ratio, price ratio, 7-1, I will think about selling some of my silver. Until it gets there, it should overshoot it by a long margin, because there's only 6 billion ounces of silver in the world, and it's disappearing. We have a supply-demand deficit, and gold, there's 6 billion ounces too. So it should be 1-1, except gold is a hell of a lot more than what they're telling you, and we don't need gold. Nobody needs gold. It's a store of value. Silver is absolutely necessary in a high-tech future. So that's why, if you hold gold, congratulations, you got half the issue correct. You need a safe haven in your own possession with no third-party risk. The other half is you missed out on the largest move ever in history. The silver run is going to run so much higher, so much faster than gold, it will be blinding. Crypto's got a little bump too. Even little Theta got a little love. Again, Theta's going into the thousands. Again, I don't care what the price is today. I know a lot of Road to Ruta people bought when it dumped below $1. I know a lot of people, Road to Ruta people, bought when it was 5 cents. Again, it's going into the thousands, and the reason is everybody needs it. Everybody needs Theta. Our broadband is disappearing. There's not enough broadband for all the new applications coming in. All the video streaming, all the gaming. The metaverse is going to suck up broadband like you would not believe. And the guys over at Theta invented a way to expand broadband without putting up a cell tower on every street corner. How would you like a 5G cell tower on every street corner in America? That's what it would take. Or you can share your broadband and earn data fuel for doing it. It's so obvious. Please get your data. But the only crypto killer in the world is our friend Reggie Middleton over at Veritasium, who took out a patent. He took out a patent on Veritasium on peer-to-peer capital transactions using cryptocurrencies, using decentralized anything. It's not necessarily specific to cryptocurrencies, and he was granted that patent. So hey, if you want my advice to crypto people, especially if you own some kind of DeFi crypto, get yourself some Veritasium as your insurance policy. Because I think the powers that be, are going to use Reggie's patent as a takedown for the DeFi. All DeFi. And it's up, Veritasium is up quite a bit in the last couple days. A couple things went on. First of all, the VeriDAO, our friends over there at the VeriDAO, announced a amicus brief in support of the Ripple attorney's motion. That's basically saying, hey, we got harmed by the SEC too, and we are showing you how we got harmed. And this is the holders of Veritasium. Of course they got harmed by the SEC and their criminal attack on Reggie Middleton. That's one of the reasons. I don't think it's the big reason. I think this is the big reason. JP Morgan executes first DeFi trade on public blockchain. JP Morgan executes first DeFi trade, ... in violation of Reggie Middleton's patent on the public blockchain. This is clear violation. Reggie outlines this exact thing in his patent that was granted from 2014, I think is the application date. 2014. Now JP Morgan is trying to screw Reggie Middleton. Reggie, all he has to do is win one case and everybody's going to be coming to Reggie. And the SEC should be giving Reggie his, 98 million tokens back. And right now, they're in limbo. Nobody knows why Veritasium tokens are in limbo. Nobody knows why on CoinMarketCap there's this red warning label. The Securities and Exchange Commission has filed charges against Reggie Middleton, Veritasium, and Veritasium Inc. SEC's filed charges against dozens of crypto startups back in the day, by the way. Dozens of them. And Veritasium is the only one with this pink warning. What have you got? This is so ridiculous. They're screaming at you, stay away from Veritasium. When your government screams at you, and people like CoinMarketCap scream at you, stay away from this, you got to look behind that curtain. And what's behind the curtain? A way to deal in peer-to-peer transactions that was patented back in 2014. So yes, Veritasium is and will be the number one hedge you can make for your entire silver or crypto portfolio. Veritasium by far is not my biggest holding, but it is my insurance policy. When Gary Gensler says, okay, cryptos are good to go, except they all have to go to Reggie for permission, and Reggie will cut deals with companies that do. The earliest in are going to get the best deal. Which cryptos violate the Reggie Middleton patent? Almost all of them. Almost all of them in some way violate his patent. So we'll see what happens in the future. It's going to get really ugly. Get yourself some Veritasium. Now, Veritasium's up 30% in the last, let's see, it was down at $35 just a week ago, and now it's at $60, $65. It's very volatile. Why? Because of this. Look at the volume. $69,000. Veritasium can't take volume. You can get out of MarketDocs. It can't take volume. Wait till there's $1 million or $50 million going into Veritasium as people find out, oh shit, Cliff High was right. Veritasium is going to eclipse the price of Bitcoin, which is $20,000 right now. You got to have some Veritasium in your wallet. You can get it at MarketDocs. MarketDocs is a very shady exchange. I don't trust it at all, but that's the only place you can get it as far as I know. There might be a couple swap places you can get it. I don't care how you get it. Get it in your own possession only. In your own possession. If you have cryptos, you need this as insurance. If you don't want to deal with any of this, buy as much silver as you can while it's still available. It won't be available by the end of the year. Silver will not be available to the general public by the end of the year. There's going to be all kinds of laws about it. Fuck Joe Biden. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Anyway, that's what's going on the Road to Ruta. You want more information, go to roadtoruta.com. Hit subscribe today. And with every 1 year private road membership, we give away the coolest silver coin ever made, the Ruta Lives coin, each double stamped, individually numbered, hand painted. It's just the coolest coin ever. And check out how it's made. This is Bix. I'll talk to you guys later.